You hear it everywhere. Knowledge is power. And making sure that your company's knowledge is readily available and easy to navigate should be a priority for any IT leader. Today we're going to talk about the knowledge base, this invaluable resource that can be a boost to productivity, reduce your onboarding costs, and improve communication, and yet it is often mishandled. Today we'll share 4 key steps to creating and maintaining an optimal knowledge base. A knowledge base is essentially an information, organization, and retrieval hub that can be used externally or internally. It can be the equivalent to your organization's own Wikipedia, or even a repository for training documents, policies, and manuals that relate to your company and its processes. This is useful in a number of ways. For one, it improves productivity, since it allows employees to simply look up answers to the queries themselves. It also enables smoother knowledge transfer and onboarding. New employees, customers, or external contractors can be onboarded easily with a good knowledge base. Instead of holding constant, tedious training sessions or personal guidance, users can learn everything they want at their own pace. A knowledge base is also great for maintaining consistency across your organizations. If you keep it up to date, you can ensure that people consistently have access to the most updated information available. Most importantly, a knowledge base greatly enhances the user experience. Users expect to have their questions answered as quickly as possible. A recent survey found that 90% of users consider it important to find immediate answers to their support needs. And 91% of users stated that they would use an online knowledge base if it were tailored to their needs. So how can companies make the best of their knowledge base? Here are 4 key steps you can take. Number 1. Research and determine the need for a knowledge base. Before you can start building your knowledge base, you need to ask yourself, what need will this knowledge base fulfill? Which knowledge gaps have consistently appeared through the onboarding process or training? The answers to these questions will allow you to correctly outline your knowledge base and how exactly this information will be delivered. Number 2, decide on how you will make your knowledge base accessible. Your users will need a way to access the knowledge you're building out for them. There are a few options available. Shared document storage, such as a Dropbox folder or Google Docs, is a very common solution for making information accessible to your personnel. While it does bring some organizational challenges such as duplications, file format, and accessibility to other systems, it's a pretty swift solution. You can also turn to wikis and intranets. However, more and more companies are turning to ITSM solutions such as InvGate Service Desk to easily manage their knowledge base in a single platform. This enables organizations to organize and better manage their knowledge base, so that it better suits not only the whole company, but also specific teams. Thanks to InvGate Service Desk's interface and continuous support, it's ideal for those looking to make the process of setting up a knowledge base easier, friendlier, and more cost-effective. By integrating the knowledge base to a self-service portal, InvGate Service Desk also helps reduce the volume of tickets and accelerate resolution, proactively suggesting helpful articles from the knowledge base in real time using natural language technology. Number 3. Pick a team of your users to help develop content. Your users are some of your best resources. They know what is relevant to the day-to-day of other users. Pick their brains to help develop content for your knowledge base, whether it's written content, videos, training materials, etc. Here's Megan Engels, VP of IT Support for People's Bank, speaking about this topic on our Ticket Volume podcast.
We have always been content creators, whether it be written or just very rudimentary videos for training people. Because in Service Desk, any kind of pre-canned training or videos not only saves you time, the agent's time, the employee's time, but it creates that level of consistency with your answer. So, you're not getting an agent with zero coffee that's like, okay, do click, 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 and they missed, 3 steps in there, or making it far too complicated. You're creating that consistent user experience.
And number 4, make sure to keep your content updated. Information tends to have an expiration date. Knowledge bases need to be maintained over time. You should also be proactively asking department heads and experts about possible updates. Bring them up to speed on the current state of articles and ask them, is this good enough? And do we have any additional content that expands on this? A knowledge base can be a tremendously useful tool for your company. Taking these steps will ensure that you're using it to its fullest potential and keeping your user base informed. Do you have a different approach to your knowledge base? Let us know in the comments. And please like the video and subscribe to InvGate Academy for more videos on the ins and outs of service management.